Alrighty, I just wanted to do a quick guide today on the equipment mission for level 38. It's pretty difficult, and I know people are going to struggle with it because I struggled with it in closed beta. For some reason, there's a big difficulty spike, and the devs did not seem to have changed it between closed beta and release. So I'm going to lower some of my gear real quick, like to make sure I don't have anything that's too unrelatable. If you have Xiaomi, it makes this fight way easier. But if you don't have her, then we're going to just use the Groza team here to kind of illustrate the main tactics of the fight. But yeah, Xiaomi makes it pretty easy. So level 35, I'm under-leveled for it as well, so that should really help. These they're the attachments, they're nothing special. They're just like basic attachments, and only like these ones are calibrated, and that's it. The rest of the gear for the characters are like these attachments. None of this is calibrated, so this should be a pretty relatable example. So let's hop into it. Detailed analysis. The reason this fight is so obnoxiously difficult is because for whatever reason they decided to put 4 NPCs in that all have AoE abilities. So you try and take cover behind these walls and you just get grenaded to death. In addition to that, you have 2 Variegators that flank up the sides, and then you have this Thode. It just sits here and launches. You can actually ignore him for most of the fight. He's either going to die right away or just not do anything, because these never move. So they never move, they just sit there, and they just shoot anybody who comes within a, whatever, like a 9-tile range or something? 8-tile range. So they're just kind of like a turret, really. But we're gonna do it with the Groza team here. If you're doing it, make this way easier on yourself. Just go to support here. This is my friends list. There's a ton of people on it, but if you don't have friends on your friends list, it'll just be random people from the server. Just go to combat efficiency and just grab yourself a jacked unit. You know, like grab this Vepli, you know, this, oh my gosh, this Tolo is pretty high. You can grab so many of these units, a Sabrina, you know, swap them in for Karalik and it'll make your life a lot easier. But for whatever reason, if you want to try hard mode, we're going to do it on hard mode. There's a reason you position in this exact lineup, and I'll explain it as we do it. Another thing that makes this mission so hard, for no reason, is that this piece of cover here is bugged. It's not actually giving cover. You'll see there's no icons next to it. It's not actually giving the cover bonus, and you can like verify that by clicking these squares and seeing that, unlike here in the top right where it shows the cover bonus, it's nothing. So visually there's cover there, but if you actually try and take cover behind it, you'll get hit for full damage. So another unfortunate part about this mission. So you start in a horrible position, and then they're just gonna nade you to death. So we'll have Groza move up to here, and pop perfect cover here. The reason you go here is because of how we're gonna stand. It's gonna split the arena, and the AI is gonna get a little confused and try and split their attacks. Karalik's gonna come up to here, and unfortunately, she's gonna be a sacrificial lamb. She's just gonna kind of dive through the enemies like this and get in this piece of cover here, and she's gonna soak a lot of the attacks and she's gonna die, but it's gonna buy us enough time to set up like a safe position. The reason standing next to cover like this can be kind of spicy is because the grenade that Peritia throws pulls you out of cover. It's she throws this one, domain suppression. It'll actually move you 1 tile, so if you're not careful, not only are you gonna get naded, you're gonna get pulled out of cover. So it's going to be bad. Cheetah's just going to stand here and ult on the first turn. So Colfane, if she comes out to max range right here and shoots this Variegator with a follow-up from Nemesis, it should die, even if your Nemesis is not as like leveled up or jacked up as mine. Now Nemesis got she got insight from that, and if you have her fixed keys, you can use either her abilities to kill this Thode in the back, otherwise you gotta ult to kill him, which is not a problem, but it'll die. Okay, so now we just pray. So yeah, Vepli should come over here, she'll double nade these 2, but it won't be enough. And now we're gonna split all the AoEs. Oh, nice, he died from the fire burn. Okay, now we're in a good position to actually win this. Like, now it's more of a fair fight instead of the ridiculous 7-on-4 it was. Nemesis should be able to kill Vepli pretty easily here. You're going to have to crack her stability first, but If we have Kolfane come and shoot her with a third ability, 2 reasons. I'm going to heal Kolfane because she's got a couple fortifications, and I'm sorry, a fixed key. It is Battlefield Glow here. She heals herself with it, but you might not have that fixed key. But anyway, you're gonna use the third ability to A, crack the stability on Vepley because she's weak to hydro attacks, and she's gonna heal Karalik across the map. That's the important part, is that Karalik is now gonna have a little more health to survive one more attack. You're gonna kill this Vepley with Extreme Prejudice. Karalik is gonna continue to run Distraction. You can do a couple things. You can, if your Karalik is strong enough, or let's say you're using Uldred, and you can just kill Peritia, go for it. That'll make your life so much easier if you can just gimp her right there. But you're probably gonna have to play hit and run. So we're just gonna hit Cheetah, and we're just gonna hide behind this piece of cover here. You should have enough movement to get there if you stood where I stood. And then Groza is just going to be obnoxious. Groza's just kind of here to make sure, A, she's here to soak AoEs and make it awkward for the AI, and B, she's just to spam her heavy suppression to slow people, or her ult if you can get 2 people with it. But yep, she's the only one that hasn't thrown her AoE yet, so she's going to throw it at Karalik. This one's going to get thrown at Kolfane. Your Kolfane might be pretty low or almost dead because of that, so be careful. Once again, though, Nemesis can come here. She should have enough now to ult Cheetah. Actually, before that, we want a heavy suppression to crack Cheetah's stability. Sometimes you get lucky and you crit and kill her. Now, if your Nemesis is really strong, you can one-shot Peritia. That's not a bad idea, because that will make this fight so much more simple. Because Peritia is one of the more annoying ones in this fight, because she's just does follow-ups on all these AoE attacks, all these grenade throws. In addition, also, if you have is it fortifications or eidolons? I don't remember. Another fixed key. Okay, I lied. So if you have this fixed key, when Groza cracks Cheetah's stability, Cheetah's going to be taunted. You'll see this little fire angry symbol above her head here. She's taunted. She's only going to be able to attack Groza next turn, so she's not gonna use her ult again. So this makes it somewhat safe to move Nemesis up to finish Peritia. I'm also kind of overstating how complicated this is, because as you're about to see in a second, Karalik's going to finish her off. Kolfane's going to come to this side of the wall, and because Cheetah's going to die, she's going to ult to heal Karalik. This will cleanse the debuff that is preventing Karalik from using any abilities, and it's going to heal her. So you can use this ability, kill Cheetah. If for some reason Cheetah didn't die, it's okay, because she's still taunted by Groza. And then Karalik is going to... I guess you can stand right here. There's a chance Groza tries to run around and kill Karalik, but that's okay. If she does that, she'll be out in the open, and you can just finish her with Nemesis. Instead, she chose to just stand there and put perfect defense on her. And now it's pretty straightforward, right? Now you just surround her and kill her, because she's the only one left. Don't get too cocky, though. Try and play smart, but if not, just walk Nemesis over to here and shoot her and kill her. And then Kolfane also had an attack, too, so... Hopefully that helps somebody. I want to reiterate, make your life easy. Just use a support. Find a jacked Xiaomi who's got, like, you know, 3k, 4k combat efficiency. Just throw her shield in the middle of the field, and the ice shield will protect you. So, alright, thanks for the video, or thanks for watching the video, and hopefully... oh, one more thing. If you guys are having trouble, like I said, you can always just friend me. Here's my UID, and you can use one of my units. You can use either my Xiaomi or my my Nemesis. So that'll make the fight a little easier for you. So, all right, dudes, catch you next time.